All right, guys, awesome. Thanks for jumping on. I am super pumped to talk to you guys, especially getting back from Summit, just because we have so much new stuff to talk about and tell you. Um, First of all, Summit was awesome. This is the first time I got to go. Last year, I really wanted to go, but I was only a coach for about a month and just felt like I shouldn't go or didn't need to go. And I totally regretted not going. So this year, I kind of made a point to get there no matter what. And it was awesome. It was really cool to meet some of the coaches that I'd been stalking on Facebook for the past year. And I walked up to half of them. I'm like, hey, and like, I'm sure they just looked at me like I was crazy, but it was really fun to meet them and talk to them and get ideas. And it was really cool for me too, because I had some people coming up to me and just thanking me for like inspiring them as, being a coach. And I was really surprised at that, because you never really, when you start this, you never really think people are going to be looking at you for what you're doing. So that was really cool for me too. It was unreal to see all the trainers and see Shaun T up close and Chalene Johnson up close. And they really had the trainers involved in almost the whole weekend. They were a part of a lot of our talks and conferences, and they came into the general sessions, and you really got to kind of see their personalities. And Autumn like danced for us, and like it was just really cool. And it was really fun. And the trainings were awesome that they put together. They had some great speakers come, and they even had some of the top coaches give their tips, which was amazing. I took some really good notes, and they're going to actually post all of the recordings from everything that was at Summit on the Summit website. And I've also heard a ton of them are already on YouTube. So if you Google Summit, 2014, you might be able to get some of those. And I would totally encourage you guys to listen to as many of those as you can, because they were awesome. I loved it. I think I posted the Darren Hardy one and another one. Kristen, I think we're viewing your screen somehow. I don't know why that happened. That was weird. That's okay. Anyway, yeah, the Darren Harding one, and I posted another one on there. So if you guys can, just take a minute to listen to, as many as you can. And I also, Steph's on here, and I was hoping Sierra would be on here too. Those were the two of my coaches that were able to come with me, and we had a ton of fun. She put up with me, well, both of them put up with me being pregnant and sick. I ended up getting a cold. But Steph, do you want to just kind of share like your favorite part about Summit and why you think, why you bought your ticket the instant you could buy it for next year?
Summit was really awesome. I got there and I felt like a starstruck person. As you walked into MGM, I saw Lindsay Matway, and I was just like, oh my God, feeling like I'm seeing someone super famous, but obviously she is pretty famous in the Beachbody Corporation. But it was so awesome. I loved all the talks. It was really nice to meet all the other TKO members. When we first got there, they had their meet and greet, and Mindy Wender and Brandy and Janelle, they were all talking to us, and they were bringing in Shailene Johnson and there was people, and they were just giving us all these great tips on how to work our business and do it the best you can do. And when we found out that next year it's going to be in Nashville, I'd say about 30 minutes after we found out, I purchased my ticket for next year's. Yeah, a little crazy, but I knew it would be worth it, and I'm putting myself out there and making sure I'm going to be there next year.
That's awesome. And For those of you guys that weren't able to buy the ticket, the discounted ticket last weekend, I am blown away that it sold out already, because this year's summit didn't sell out, period, throughout the entire year. But in the first weekend, they sold out for summit next year. So make sure you put yourself on the waiting list, because from what I've heard, they capped it at around 10,000, but they're hoping to open it up to 15,000. Coaches, they're just trying to solidify the hotel rooms, because they don't want people to, pay for summit and then not have a place to stay. So if you guys haven't put your name on the waiting list, go for it. You don't have to pay anything. The only time you have to pay is when they open up the spot for you, and then you have 24 hours to buy your ticket. Otherwise, someone else can get your spot. So it's totally worth it to be on the waiting list. And if you can come, it really is, it's a game changer as far as your business. If you really want your business to grow and you want to get motivated and hear about the new products and meet the other coaches and meet the trainers and really just find out what this company is about, you really need to be there. So like I said, we learned about a ton of new products, and I wanted to go over those really quick, just so you're familiar with them. The first one is the 3-day refresh, and I posted a video that they had us watch at Summit. I posted that in the Team Hitters page. But basically, they were hearing about all these coaches doing these 3-day Shakeology cleanses, and the makers of Shakeology were like, wait a second, this is not what it's meant for. There's a better way we could do this. If all these coaches want a 3-day Shakeology cleanse, we'll give them a 3-day Shakeology cleanse that's really supposed to do that. So the 3-day refresh, it comes with one shake a day, one vegan shake a day, and then 2 other different protein shakes a day, plus a supplement and a meal plan. It's really cool. You can buy it just as a 3-day refresh with Shakeology for $69, or you can buy it as a challenge pack where they get that entire refresh pack plus a 1-month supply of Shakeology for $140 from now until the end of July. So it's pretty cool, and I think I'm going to try to leverage that after the 4th of July. Try and see if people want to kind of clean out their system after a weekend of drinking and probably eating not the healthiest. So maybe something for you to start thinking about if you want to do a post 4th of July 3-day refresh group. I think it's kind of perfect timing. And then with Team Cup, if you can sell it as a challenge pack with Shakeology, then you'll get your 2 points, and those will go toward your Team Cup points. The other thing coming out in fall is a new Tony Horton workout. It's going to be called P90. So I guess, Beachbody seems to be coming out with kind of these easier workouts to encourage people to get moving no matter what their fitness level is. So this is kind of what P90 is. They found that P90X was a little bit too hard for beginners. They couldn't just jump into all the pull-ups and push-ups. So P90 is supposed to be kind of an easier version to ease people into P90X. It's a 90-day program, and one of the people in the workout videos is a 61-year-old guy. He's in there with his, buff arms doing it with Tony. So that was kind of cool too. So that's going to be released this fall. So I'm guessing around September. Another thing coming out, I believe they said in August, is a new Beachbody Challenge app that people can download on their phone. This looks really cool. So your customers can actually connect with you through this app. They can check in with what they're eating. They can check in the workout they did for the day. It just adds that more accountability. I know we all have our private Facebook groups that we run our challenges out of. This is even another way for your challengers to show you what they're eating, really telling you when they work out. I'm not really sure exactly everything that's going to be involved in the app, but they showed us a picture and kind of gave us a brief overview, and it looks really cool. So that's supposed to come out in August or September also. They told us that the 21-day fix is coming out in all Spanish. So if you have any Spanish-speaking people that are looking for a workout that's all in Spanish, the 21-day fix is now available. And the Spanish version is on sale for $140 through the end of July. So from now until the end of July. And then talking about promos, since we said the 3-day fix, the 21-day fix in Spanish, and PIO, all of those promotions are going to run through the end of July. So you'll have all of those through the end of the month, which makes it, really for a Team Cup month, that's pretty amazing. Like, we have so many different things that we can use that are going to be on sale. So it'll just really help you guys hit those points and hopefully win, as many prizes as you can as a team. The other thing I wanted to tell you is now when you rank advance, they changed what they're giving as gifts. So for those of you that have hit Emerald and above, you get a little certificate in the mail and you get a little pin that says, Emerald, Diamond, Ruby, whatever level it is that you're hitting. Well, now they're going to start sending out apparel, which is really cool. So they're going to send out t-shirts and jackets and tank tops, and each rank was a different piece of clothing, and it got better obviously as you're higher your rank, which is even cooler because then you can wear it around and then people are going to ask you about it, like what does it mean to be Emerald, or what's Beachbody, or it just gives you another way to talk to people about what you're doing as opposed to just getting a pen and it's sitting on your desk and collecting dust and you never do anything with it. The next thing I want to talk about, I think most of you in here, I'm kind of scanning through, most of you in here are already on a Team Cup team, which is awesome. Team Cup is so much fun. It's free. It's just a chance for you to team up with some of everyone else on the team and combine your SC points as you can. It's just fun. It's competitive. It's a chance for you to bounce ideas off of other coaches. You guys can run challenge groups together. It's just an awesome way to get to know everyone on the team and win stuff. So I know I have a ton of my Beachbody stuff is all from Team Cups that I've done. So it makes it really fun. Like I have sweatshirts, towels, footballs, free books, like all sorts of stuff. So it's really fun and just a time to get points, win free things, and work together as a team. So if you know of someone on the team that's not signed up yet, encourage them to sign up or have them message me. Or if you're listening to this and you're not on the call, if you haven't signed up yet, definitely try to get signed up because it's just fun. Okay, so as far as dates coming up, this Saturday, it's in 2 days, is Super Saturday, and they do these quarterly. They're basically Beachbody coaches around the country put together these events where you all come together and you can listen to a recording from corporate, and they talk about new products. So I'm sure they'll probably talk about P90. I'm sure they'll talk about the 3-day refresh, probably talk about PiYo. They'll probably talk about Summit in Nashville, all that stuff. They just basically kind of give you an update on what's going on in the company. The coaches that put it together normally organize a workout. So I'm assuming most of the coaches will be having people do PiYo workouts. So if you haven't got a chance to do PiYo or haven't got ordered it yet, it'd be an awesome chance for you to go get to do it for free, see if it's something you like. There is a website. If you go on your Team Beachbody site in your back office and on the right-hand side in the news feed, you should be able to click on something for Super Saturday and find an event near you. It's super fun. It's a great way to meet coaches in the area since all of us live everywhere. So it's just a great way to meet other coaches and, see what they're doing and hear what's going on with the company. So definitely check that out if you can. Also, I'm going to be putting together a new coach internship. It's going to start in the next week or two. So if you guys have anyone that's interested in becoming a coach, you can use that to your advantage. Just say, hey, my upline's about to start a new coach boot camp or a new coach internship. And sometimes that really helps to push people to sign up. If they're kind of on the edge, if you tell them, hey, and if you sign up now in the next 5 days, we're going to start a brand new training for new coaches, it kind of can push them to sign up if they were, on the fence about it. So make sure you go back to anyone that's interested, let them know. I'll also post that in the Hard Hitters group so that everyone's aware. And then I posted about this a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to do a Team PiYo challenge group starting on July 7th. So if you have anyone interested, feel free to let me know. I think most of you have posted on that post in the Hard Hitters page already. But if you have anyone interested, we're going to start at July 7th. I'm going to throw in a 7-day clean eating guide in the beginning to kind of get people started. We're going to do it for the full 60 days of the program. So we're really going to make it like a test group. We want to hear how these people like it, what their results are. We really want to get a feel for how they like the program. So, really try to make it a requirement that they're drinking Shakeology, that they're buying the challenge, the whole challenge pack so that we can give, just tell them corporate wants wants people to give their real reaction on the whole program with Shakeology. If you can make it sound like we're really doing a test group, So that'll start July 7th and run for 60 days. And I'm really glad. I hadn't really done the math, but I'm really glad I have other coaches doing it with me, because that'll be past my due date. So at the end of that, I'm definitely going to need your guys' help to finish it off. So I'm really glad we're doing that together. So those are kind of the updates from Summit. That's kind of the things I wanted to make sure I told you guys. The other thing I wanted to talk about is some team goals that I have for us as a team. One thing I walked away from Summit was, knowing that I need to tell you guys where I see us being and how we're going to get there, because I can have it, I can have an idea of what I want for our team, but unless I share with you guys, we're not going to get there. So I wanted to talk to you about my goals for us, and hopefully how you can get there and how we can do it together. So right now, the last update that we got, our team was ranked 116 out of the whole company, which is pretty amazing if you guys think about it. The last I heard, there was over 190,000 coaches in Beachbody, and we're ranked 116. Like, that's ridiculous. So, if you think we're not doing big things, or we're not in, a big deal to Beachbody, we are. We are almost breaking top 100, and I think we're going to get closer to that every month. Like this month, we're already killing it, with all the Success Club points everyone's having, and I just see us getting lower and lower in those ranks, which would be amazing. My goal for the end of December, and actually between now and next Summit, was my goal was for us to be in the top 20. And I really think we can do that the way we're growing, the way everyone is really stepping up. I don't think that's a problem. So my goal for us before Summit next year is to be top 20 in the company. And how we do that is, it sounds so simple, is to hit at least Success Club 5 monthly. That should be a mandatory thing for everybody in Hard Hitters. If you're planning on building your business and going for it, you need to make it a priority that you're going to hit Success Club every month. And it's not just about getting a number. Honestly, if you're hitting Success Club, your business is going to grow, your income's going to grow, the amount of people you're helping is going to grow, and all of that is it's just going to take your business off. It really builds momentum. If you're hitting Success Club, you have more people coming into contact with you. The more people you're talking to, the more potential coaches, the more potential referrals for people if they have good results in your challenge groups. So really, hitting Success Club is way more than just saying, oh, I hit Success Club. It's really going to do so much for your business. And if you really want your business to grow fast, make your priority Success Club 10. I think all of you know that that's my minimum every month is Success Club 10. I won't sleep until I get Success Club 10. So, just make it a goal of yours and no matter what, figure out a way to hit it. The other thing that you'll want to do is add 1 to 2 new coaches every month. If you want to grow your business, then you really need to be adding coaches and finding people every month. And how to do that is by running consistent challenge groups. I know we talk about this stuff all the time, but if you're running consistent challenge groups every month, you're going to be meeting people that are like-minded, that like fitness, that are posting consistently, that are getting results, and those are going to be your coaches. I think almost all of you signed up because you did a challenge group at one point or another. So those challenge groups are so important if you want to grow your business. I'm also going to start running more consistent push to Emerald and push to Diamond groups just to help you guys and give you guys momentum and give you ideas and motivate you. So look out for that, because I'm going to start posting them really soon. I think we're going to start a push to Emerald group in the next week or so. And then I was going to do a push to Diamond, but I heard TKO might be doing another one. So if TKO is going to start a push to Diamond group, I'll let you guys know, because they always have some of the top coaches on those calls that they do. So it's totally worth it for you to get on that. I'm also going to continue to run team monthly challenge groups, because I think that's really helpful. It's nice to have other coaches in there to post on people, comment on people's posts, to post consistently. And it helps, like, if you kind of have an off month and you only have 2 people sign up, you can throw them in a challenge group and you know they're going to be taken care of. So I'm going to continue to run those monthly challenge groups just to help you guys out so you don't feel like you have to fill them on your own. The other thing I wanted to tell you is my goal is for us to have 5 more diamonds in our team. Right now we have 1 besides me. So I would love to have 5 more diamonds, 10 more emeralds. Right now we have 10 emeralds. So I would love to have 20 emeralds. And I would love for us to increase our Success Club points every month. So I'm going to start adding them up at the end of the month and see if we can beat our previous month's Success Club so that we're all getting better. So those are kind of my goals for us. And I really think it's easy if you put your mind to it and just make it simple. Make it super simple. Do the basic things every day. Do your power hour. Really the 3 vital behaviors: invite, be a product of the product, do your personal development. If you ever feel like your business is failing, you're probably not doing your personal development. And I've noticed that if I'm not, making myself better, making myself a better leader, learning with personal development, my business kind of goes stagnant. So really when things aren't going well, I take the time to start reading again, to start listening to more calls, really just remotivate myself. So if you feel like you're in a slump, or even if you're not in a slump, take the time to do that personal development daily, because it's really going to make a huge difference. It's going to grow you as a person. It's going to grow your confidence. It's going to, so then, when you get people saying no to you or, whatever, you're solid within yourself so that you don't have to, you're just solid within yourself, and growing your business is going to be much easier. So, and another quote that I wanted to share real quick, that I thought really would hit home with us. It says, anything of value takes time to develop. Anything of value takes time to develop. So as a coach, sometimes I think we get discouraged when we jump in, head first, and things don't happen easily for us. And you're struggling, you're trying to fill your challenge groups, and you're not, people aren't buying. I just really hope you guys don't get discouraged. Because it's funny, I was looking back at my first challenge groups. I keep a list of everyone that was in my initial challenge groups. And I swear in the first 2 or 3 groups, it was like rollover after rollover of like the same people for my first challenge groups. And I just kept putting them in new groups, and maybe I'd get 1 or 2 new people here or there. Or I'd be buying new products for my mom, or buying a challenge pack for my brother. Or, I just did whatever I could to hit Success Club and fill a challenge group. And it wasn't easy for me. And once you get past those first couple months and you kind of get past those friends and family members that are going to jump on board with you right away, it gets really challenging and it's hard to keep going. Even for me, it was really hard. You get kind of to a point where you're spending a ton of time and you're like, is this really worth it? Is this ever going to grow into something? And I really think it's that big hump, kind of between your third month and your 6th month, when you run out of your hot market and you really have to start, adding new friends and talking to new people, or buying ads on Facebook, or doing whatever you possibly can to meet more people and get your message in front of more people. It's kind of a tough time. I remember telling my husband how much money I was spending on ads every month for my fitness page. And he was like, really? Like, is that paying off? And, I told him, like, yeah, if I sell, 1 challenge pack from it, I'll pay it off. And, I would, I'd meet some random person and sell a challenge pack. And I was like, whew, okay, that paid for my ads for the month. But, you really just have to do whatever you can to get past that hump. And I promise once you get past that, it's really the momentum just starts going, and people start signing up as coaches, and signing coaches is easier, and filling challenge groups is easier. And, so just really push past those tough months. When you get past that first 1 or 2 months when everybody is excited for you and everyone wants to sign up for you, that's really when it separates the coaches that are going to make it from the coaches that are just going to let this opportunity fall away. And it really is a huge opportunity. And being there this weekend or last weekend and hearing all the coaches that have been so successful and how they did it, it's really simple. It's just about being consistent and dedicated and sticking with it day after day. And it's those little things that you do every day that you don't think make a huge difference, but in the long run, they're going to make a huge difference for your business. So all the work you're putting in now is really going to pay dividends if you keep doing it, you know, day after day after day. And I really truly believe that like any of us could be those top coaches that were recognized on the stage in Summit. Any of us. I mean, some of them had only been a coach 1 or 2 years and they were in the top elite coaches. So, you know, truly just believe in yourself. And if you guys ever have questions or want me to help you set goals for yourself personally, or what you can do, if you need advice, anything, please reach out to me or reach out to your coach. That's what we're here for. And, you know, I try to catch up with you guys as much as I can, or send you messages every now and then and just check with you. But if you ever need anything, please reach out to me. That's why I'm here. I love this. I love messages from you guys. You never bug me. So, you know, really, really let me know if you need anything. So those were kind of all the things I wanted to go over tonight. You guys can unmute your call or unmute your phone if you have any questions about anything.
Kelly, didn't Tony Horton, like his first one, wasn't it called P90? Like, doesn't he already have one called P90?
It was called Power 90.
Oh.
I thought the same thing. Yeah, it was Power 90.
Rachel was wondering. She's sitting over here.
Hi, Rachel.
Okay, we just wanted to know that.
Yeah, I thought, you know, it's funny. I thought the exact same thing. But yeah, this one's P90.
That's the first one Rachel did.
Aww.
Like 10 years ago.
But Tony Horton's been around forever.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Yeah, he's as crazy in person as he is in the videos, too.
Yeah.
He is a nut. He is hilarious.
I think he's so funny. I really like him.
Yeah.
People get annoyed with him, but I really like him.
He's a kid. Yeah, you just have to take him for what he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. There it goes.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm got you.
So for the team cup,
Mm-hmm.
do we need to so like I'm a team captain, so I have to register the team and then each of the girls has to register individually?
No, when you sign up as a team captain under the site, it will ask for your 4 other members.
Okay,
So,
and then they don't have to do anything
no,
else?
no.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
great.
I'll probably put together a team hard hitters team cup page, and then we can kind of brainstorm all together for ideas and stuff that you can do to really try to get as many points as you can.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions from anybody? You guys all good? Okay. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Oh, one more quick thing. So I've been writing down some ideas for our next few calls for trainings that I can go over with you guys that I thought would be helpful. A couple things I wrote down was getting organized as a coach, you know, putting together a binder of things, how you can track what I use to track my coaches, what I do to track my customers. The other one was modeling top coaches, how you can become a top coach just by doing what they do. You know, that success leaves clues behind. So what they're doing, how to follow the top coaches, how to take what they're doing and make it your own. And the other one was an Instagram training, because I think that's one thing that a lot of us don't really use very often. So those were kind of the 3 things I just, you know, wrote down. But if you guys have anything that you want to go over, or anything you're struggling with, or any questions you have, let me know, because I'm open to suggestions. So that was just the other thing I wanted to open up. So if any of you guys have any training ideas right now, let me know. If not, you can message me and I'll add it to my list. Sound good?
All right, Kelly, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your night, and thank you again for taking the time to jump on. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, guys.